Welcome to F1 Watching with me, Rickson. This episode, Alex Day 2002. I'm not sure what he's doing in 16th. Is he locked up?
Oh no, he's off the track once again, Rickson. He's having an absolute nightmare trying to get round this track. He's still on lap 9. I am awful. Today we're out of works. I'm gonna give up.
What's up guys, Rickson here and welcome back to the Noob Journey, and this time we are racing around Canada for the Canadian Grand Prix, and as always I am joined by the one and only Chuka, UK Master. How are you, mate?
You bellend. Thank you, Rickson. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad, so hopefully you can get my name right later on in the race.
Did I get it wrong? Oh no.
Yeah,
oh fuck so. You would think by now I would know your game attack.
Yeah, you would.
But anyway, we're spicing it up a bit this week. That's why you're having a little spicy intro now. Is the rules have changed, Chuck, and we've really mixed it up. None of the drivers knew about this. 50% race distance, custom weather. So we've actually chose this time what we think the weather should be. Safety car is on as well. So the rain plus a load of noobs plus the safety car should make for a very spicy race.
What are going on, guys, and welcome back to the driver interviews for the Noob Journey Season 2, and I'm joined by the Force India driver, Season 1's favourite driver, Factual Impala. How are you doing, mate?
Hi Dad. I'm fine, thank you.
Good. How are you finding Season 2 of the Noob Journey?
I think I'm a little bit more competitive than last season. As they made the switch to the wheel, I feel like more comfortable. I feel
Nice.
I raced some people this season. I have some good battles.
Yeah, you can see that on track. There's you're definitely battling with more people. You've gone up the grid a little bit. And what would you say your favourite track on the current calendar is, Factual?
Probably Abu Dhabi, I guess.
Oh, okay. Why is that?
Just spent a lot of time at this track. Feel comfortable going fast through some.
And finally, who would you say your favourite driver on the current grid is?
I think Morks.
No, sorry. I mean in real F1.
Sebastian Vettel.
Okay, good driver. You a Ferrari fan as well?
Yeah, I am. Team
Nice. Okay, lovely. Well, thanks for the interview, Factual, and good luck in the race today. I am joined by the second Force India driver, Buttius Crackius. How you doing, mate?
I'm doing good. Just looking forward to the next race.
Yeah. And how are you finding Season 2? Of course, in Season 1 you were a reserve, but you're in here permanently now. How are you finding it?
It's definitely a different experience, like knowing the track beforehand so I can get some practice in is a good thing compared to just joining a lobby and not having any practice. So I've kind of got better results this season, I would say.
Yeah, no, I've seen you've been in the points a couple of times during the last few races, and of course the last race you had a massive collision with Get Trolled, which he's got a ban for that now, of course. And if you had to have a track where you score a really high points finish, what track would that be at?
I'd probably have to say Brazil. It'd be one of my favorites, and I've always liked it.
Yeah, Brazil's always a good race, a good track to race on, also just to watch. And finally, of course, you are teammates with Factor Impala, Season 1's fan favourite. Who would you say is the number 1 and number 2 driver in your team?
I'd have to give it to him. Every week, I always choose Perez's car so he can have Hulkenberg. So since he was fan favourite, I always give him number 1 driver.
Oh, that's kind of you. Well, thanks, Buttias. Thanks for the interview. Good luck in the race, and I'll see you out there.
I can hear the rain. Here we are on the grid in Canada. I'm starting from P1, and you may be asking why I'm starting from P1 and why over to my... Actually, behind me is the other manor. And we've decided to go with the back-to-front grid. So, Pepsi Max, the current championship leader, in that Williams, going to be right at the back, also with Causa. So, it's going to be good to see how Causa can come all the way through the grid. But let's get going for... I hope he's put a formation lap on the host. As you can see as well, it's pouring with rain. Absolutely pouring. And Yes.
There we go. We do have a lap.
So I'm gonna get taken out for sure.
Yep. I think I might actually make it round for what? Oh no!
Bit of Tokyo drifting to turn 1.
Oh, Rickson, I've been spawned back on the grid. But if the viewers remember from Season 1, we had an absolute carnage of a first lap. We had the Namau, the dreaded nemesis of December, going across turn 2 and taking him right down.
He was actually racing today as well.
Yes, exactly. So hopefully that won't happen again. Otherwise, December might actually leave the series, and we wouldn't want Papa Ken to leave the series.
Papa Ken? No, we wouldn't. Papa Ken has got to stick around. He's almost the Rickson of Season 2. He's always close, but it's not quite far enough.
No.
I'm sure eventually he'll win a race, but
he did get second out in Monaco though.
I'm
Rickson,
really having to concentrate on the wet as I've got Callum W behind me trying to take me out, and he's just very scared to do so because the that's a big lockup. Although I took the corner much better than Carl on a pad.
How are you finding the pad? Yeah, I was about to say, are you on a pad currently?
It's not bad, you know. It's I'm all of these laps I've been doing, I've actually got slightly better on the pad. Not as good as I am on the wheel, but I'm getting there.
Yeah.
As we're lining up on the grid. I'm in game chat, so for everyone who can hear me, hello.
Yeah, I did notice that.
I've just been commentating for the last 5 minutes in game chat. I think I've got everybody else muted anyway, so they can't hear me, which is good. But coming up onto the grid now, I don't know what happened to you, but driving past you.
Respawn took me straight out, as you did in Austria. Thanks, Reese. Brilliant. I just ruined the intro for us. It's okay. It's fine.
So I'm gonna pause straight off the grid. I think that's the best way to do this. Otherwise, I'm gonna jump the start. That's it. Jump the start and then quit the session.
Okay.
Although doing that from pole could throw off a lot of the cars behind me, so.
It's fine. It's a noob journey. It's not league racing. It's fine.
They're noobs for a reason. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, for the last couple of cars to come onto the grid, and one guy to look out for, Jay Corrigan, in 5th position. Definitely one to look out for as we get underway here. I've got to do the light sequence, so I can't jump the start. 3, 4, 5 red lights here in Canada for the Canadian Grand Prix. And we are underway as me and Chuck just both pulled off to the right. I'm going to retire. Don't go.
Oh, you spun it in front of me!
Onto the track, the Sauber 1-2, followed by a Renault. Oh. I'm going to crash with Causa as my cars come back out onto the track.
Rigsy just hit me as well.
Callum W in the lead, behind, second place, Jay Corrigan. In the rain in Canada.
Oh, there's a huge crash, Rickson. More Charlie and Namau having contact.
Namau having contact again in Canada. Shock horror. It's clearly a curse. as Papa Kenny's down in 19th place. So I don't know what happened to him.
Oh no!
Respawn has taken the lead of the Grand Prix. Respawn.
I was about to say Rickson
winning to Callum W in second, to Jay Corrigan in third, to Jamie 183 in fourth, and there's a big gap back to Buttius Crackius
fifth place
in
though.
fifth place. Pepsi Max already up into sixth.
Oh, there's a lot of contact around the chicane between Ben and the Rudsters, and Briggsy is all over the back of them now.
Oh, that's a big accident!
Contact! Oh my! Oh, but Briggsy gets through that clean somehow. Oh, and Ruggs is going to go up the inside, going around the final hairpin.
Who was that? Was that Ben 66? That was Ben 665, who is down to
Causes in the wall, that's not
15th.
gonna help him.
16th, just being overtaken by December. I think that is. Yeah, that is. So the two Red Bulls, 15. Oh! Ben 665 in the wall and retired from the session. I managed to catch that. Coming round the hairpin, just lost the back end, and it was a big hit with the wall. Safety car.
Oh, safety car! Safety car is
and
out.
that is lucky for Respawn, I will tell you that, because Corrigan was all over the back of him there, coming onto the start of lap 2. So he's got very, very lucky. He's doing well though, Respawn. Managed to get around all of the first corner accidents, as Ben 665 clearly very pissed off with what happened there. We will have to have a look at that again maybe and see what happened between those three drivers, because it did look like there was a bit of almost forcing off the track, or even sandwiching one car in between two others and almost forcing him to back out. But obviously this isn't league racing, this is the Noob Journey, and nobody's going to back out for anyone here.
Exactly, Rickson. It's every man for himself. But let's quickly go through the grid. You've got Respawn in first place, lagging all over the place. That's not very good for Corrigan. Cal in the second Sauber in third place. Jamie 183 fourth. Pepsi Max has managed to get up to fifth, which is a great stuff from him. Briggsy spun on the very first corner, but is up to sixth now. Rudsters take seventh place. Bottas is down to eighth now. He's lost 3 places. Morgs in the other Williams is in ninth, and Cause LFC round to the top 10. Rickson.
Is that Alex Dayu on intermediate tyres?
That is bold. It's very much very. Well,
it's
still
soaking wet out on track.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
it's brave. I mean, he isn't going to win on raw pace, so strategy. But
maybe.
Maybe not. As it says for me. Oh, okay. You might want to check who's last. Shoot. Nimau out on intermediates. Reese out on intermediates.
That is a very.
Oh no, he's not. There's some lag going on.
Reese has spun.
He must have spun.
He's in 12th.
He must have spun. That's why I thought he pit. But he must have spun behind the safety car from first. And that is right. Corrigan's in first, followed by Callum, followed by Jamie. That's the top 3. Pepsi Max is lurking in fourth. The current, we could just literally say champion winner is the safety car's coming to lap Alex Dayu.
And the lights have gone out. The safety car's coming in.
Alex Dayu, get out the way, son. You're driving slower than the safety car. Come on, make a move.
What's going on? There's going to be contact. Get on board with Alex Dayu.
I am on board with Alex Dayu.
I'll get on board with Corrigan.
This is weird. The safety car wants to pass, but it just can't. He is out on intermediates. He's going to come into the pits for the wets. Oh, that was very close coming into the pits as Alex Dayu has spun it into the wall of champions. It looks like we're back underway here, Jake.
Yeah, Corrigan has just put the foot down. He's managed to get
into the pits.
They're all coming in. Oh, is everybody coming in? Everyone.
So you've got to take into account here that everybody is in a party together. So let's see where this goes. I'm on board with Corrigan. There's a lot of cars in the pits. It is the pit stop showdown. And here we go. Banana car in and out. Didn't get held up. Lovely pit stop. Out onto the intermediates. Oh, it's a horrible, horrible time for the Sauber boys. And it looks like Cal's been jumped by a lot of cars. And Reese, they double stacked. So Reese got held up in that whole pit stop there. So Reese is racing on from bad to worse as he's just coming out the pits now, down in P10.
Briggsy and Namau have absolutely nailed this. They are
Namau is winning the race,
exactly,
followed by
it's mad.
Briggsy. That is a strategic call and a half from those boys there.
Oh yeah, you would have thought maybe Noob Journey wouldn't be able to figure this out, but they've nailed it perfectly.
Season 2 brings surprises, Chuck. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
They are.
Well, in fact,
Oh, there's a car in the way. It's like Gods Among Us as Briggsy's taking a corner cut there. That does look like a penalty in my books. That was a big O. You got to remember we are on strict corner cutting. So Namau is clearly feeling the pressure. That's a big lock up. He's gone very, very wide. The line of Briggsy was a lot better. So let's get on board with Briggsy coming down the big fine up the back straight, if I can get my words out. Slipstream overpowered. Namau goes to the inside. And then back out to the outside to take the corner. Briggsy is a little bit too far back, braking a little bit too early, 150 metre board, riding the sausage curbs a little bit, but both of them avoiding the Wall of Champions. Namau got a little bit, a much better exit than Briggsy coming out of the Wall of Champions. And it looks like Namau's going to hold the lead. And this is surprising me a bit because Briggsy is obviously full time, but the race leader is a backup driver, reserve driver.
And we of course we just called him in last minute, so the fact he's actually winning is amazing because he didn't get much practice in. But I'm just on board with someone's joined. I don't know who that is. I don't think, can we kick him because he shouldn't be in the game.
He won't be able to join the car. As the mouse made a horrible mistake. As Briggsy taking the lead. I cannot do words today. I'm very sorry. Briggsy taking the lead after the leader made a mistake. I'm not even going to bother to keep saying his name because I have a nightmare with it. So Briggsy in the lead now. Corrigan in third.
Will Briggsy bottle it once again, Rickson? Briggsy bottled in Austria when he was leading, but he's managed to get his pit strategy. I can't even speak English either. He's managed to get his pit strategy right, and Callum just retired.
Shock!
Where is that on track?
I'm trying to find it. I really can't.
Where was he on? I can't see anything here.
Mortal Chemical coming out the pits. Namau's retired!
Namau's retired!
We're missing all of the retirements!
Oh, he's crashed going through the final chicane. I'm just on board with Jamie 183 now, and he's retired just before the pits.
Oh, Pepsi Max is up to second.
The reserve is out.
Pepsi Max went around the outside of Corrigan there, around the Wall of Champions. It's a really nice move actually. And I've just received the message off Carl going, well, that went well. So you can clearly tell he's very happy.
Yeah.
And it looks like I'm going to reply. Let's just give him a little cheeky message back, live on air. Shame, mate. Bottle though.
But Pepsi is all over the back of Briggsy now, Rickson. As will he put it down the inside, going under the tunnel? No, he won't. He's going to stay out behind him at the moment. I think he's going to wait until he gets on the back straight where he can get in the slipstream. Corrigan is still there though, but he's sliding all over the place. Pepsi, as you guys know, has won 3 out of the 6 races we've had so far. As Briggs goes very deep into the final chicane, the final hairpin there. That's not very good for him. They're coming up with some back markers. If Briggs can hold it out until the back markers, he might be able to put some width between him and... Oh, they're very close to that Ferrari then. That's not very good there. But if he can get... Oh, Pepsi...
Oh, Briggsy!
Oh, that was close.
Oh.
That was pushing him there, wasn't he? Briggsy holds him off for now, but Corrigan bring Corrigan into play as well as the Ferrari gets out of the way, going over the start-finish line. On to lap 8 now, Rickson.
On to lap 8. I was just on board with Alex Dayu, who's just done a 180 going into turn 2. I'm running out of words to say for some of these back markers. We've tried to help them. Obviously, the rain is just too much for them.
Yeah, I think
someone who we haven't spoke about much is Factory Impala, just outside the points. But Rudsters, okay, so I keep jumping on board with people and saying how well they're doing. Rudsters was sideways coming out of the Wall of Champions, but he's in 10th and he's yet to finish a race this season. He hasn't attended very many races, but he's yet to finish. He's in the points and he's done 8 laps, which has got to be a record. and he's only got Factual Impala behind him, so if you can keep it on track, maybe we're looking at some points.
Sorry, Rickson. Corrigan's all over the back of Pepsi now. Oh, no, he's not going to put it down the inside this lap. But the front runners are really bunched up now, Rickson. They're on the back straight. If you can get on board with one of them, Corrigan is all over the back of Pepsi. He's going to try and get the slipstream. I don't know whether he's going to put it down the inside. It's still very wet. No DRS, of course, yet. But, of course, it's going to dry out, as we saw in the report at the start. No, they're all going to stay behind each other for this section, all nice and clean to the final chicane. How far is Jamie back? Jamie's about 8 seconds, so he needs some catching up to do if he's going to get any chance of getting a podium in this race. Respawn leader, Spun on the safety car is in 5th place. Corsa's in 6th.
Corsa's in 6th? Hello?
I know, right? Mad.
Bloody hell. How's he managed that?
Yeah. Charlie is in 7th place, which is good for him. December in 8th. December.
Another safety car. Let's try and see what's happened.
Oh, can you see?
I'm trying.
I don't know why that would be.
I'm trying to go.
There's no one retired.
Yeah, but somebody might have had an accident.
Okay.
It was Corsa, who's now in 12th. So it was definitely Corsa that caused the accident.
Oh, bloody hell, Corsa. What are you doing?
Corsa bottle, just as I was giving him praise. Horrible bottle.
Someone, I think it's the Rudsters, is on soft tyres.
What?
Yeah, Rudsters on soft tyres. Oh,
so
he's off.
There's bold strategies, and then there's the Rudsters, who was comfortably in the points. This is what's confusing me.
Yeah, it's still pissing it down at the moment, Ricks, and they haven't even catch the back of the safety car. Briggsy's in 2nd. Oh no, he's in 1st again. But yeah, I think it's too early for that bold strategy move from the Rudsters. But it will help Jamie, Reese, Corsa and the rest of the boys to bring it back up to the front runners due to the safety car being out now, Rickson, which is a massive help for those guys.
Respawn looking at 2nd, and then obviously Corrigan, Pepsi, Briggsy, Charlie and Maud. Yeah. Charlie's having a great race in 8th place, and this
safety car's broken again, Rickson. There's green light on the safety car. And it's weaving. Oh no, it's Monza all over again, Rickson.
Has Corsa managed to escape the safety car troubles there?
No. Oh no, has happened again, Rickson? Oh no!
It hasn't on my screen.
What have we done?
It hasn't on my screen. It's all fine on my screen.
What? On my screen, everyone is bunched up.
On my screen, Pepsi Max has respawned and everybody's got past. Oh, okay, no, I see it now. Cars have managed to get past the safety car this time.
Jamie's now lost the lead.
Oh, Jamie's unbelievable! Is that Reese?
Corsa's got a massive lead now. He might be able to pit.
No way! Don't let this happen.
Oh no!
No, he won't. He won't. Corrigan's no chance. Corrigan,
you sure?
Is the net leader of the race after. I didn't really get to see that, so obviously you're better to see it from your point of view. But another safety car fuck up. We had the same at Monza, which was the first race of the season, and now we've had it around Canada. 2 races in a row where the safety car's fucked up, and safety car's still out, so obviously we're going to be behind it for even more laps now, so we're not going to see any racing for a long while. You might want to get on board with Alex Dayu for a little bit of F1 watching.
He's on Aftersoft.
He's welcome to F1 watching with me, Rickson. This episode, Alex Dayu 2002. I'm not sure what he's doing in 16th. Is he locked up?
Oh no, he's off the track once again, Rickson. He's having an absolute nightmare trying to get round this track. He's still on lap 9. I am awful at a David Attenborough. I'm gonna give up. I'm done. Oh dear me.
That's the title for this video. Safety car in this lap. We're going to be back underway shortly. Jay Corrigan to Pepsi Max to Corsa LFC. And oh god, there's backing up the grid and then there's not even moving.
Look at that.
God, that is the thumbnail and a half. That is lovely. There's cars spewing all over the shot. Let's get on board with one of them. I'm going to jump on board with Corsa, who's in P3, lagging a little bit. You might want to jump on board with one of the guys a bit further back, but I can see the front 2. Picking up the speed, and they are underway racing. Corsa hasn't got the best start, but nor has Reese. There's a big squabble behind him. 2 cars in the pits. Pepsi Max and Corrigan in the pits. And Causa
Breaks it.
is leading the race officially. He's the net leader of the...
What? I don't understand, Rickson. What is this? What?
There's so much lag going on right now. Causa's...
I did notice that, yeah.
Causa's 12th now.
No. What's... Cal, sort your internet out. Oh, he's not even...
He is.
Oh, no, he's
still here. I told him to stay. So, Corrigan's down to 8th. Oh, yeah, obviously he pitted. Oh, I'm so confused.
Oh, Rogerson's out.
Oh, he's just gone straight on. So, Reese... Oh, I am just so confused after that. Massive... We thought Causa was winning a race. That is actually annoying me more than anything. Causa not winning. Reese winning. To Morgs.
No,
Morgs has screwed that up. Ken going to make a move on Morgs. Yes, he is. Ken up to P3.
Nice move.
So, let's go. The official race standings now. The safety car is in. Respawn leads to Jamie 183 in second. December in third. Morgs in the Williams in fourth. Charlie in fifth. Buttius Crackius, 6th position, and looking like he's making a move on Charlie. We'll stay on board here. The OP slipstream on the harder tyre, sorry, right past Charlie. Nails the braking zone. Oh! I'd take that right back. Gods Among Us retires. Buttius with a massive lockup. Causa's already made his way up to 8th. So,
Reese is pitted. Reese is pitted. Reese is pitted. Rickson. So now Jamie is leading the race with December in second, Morgs in third, Charlie's in fourth.
I'm not sure what's happened here. Briggsy's on Inters. He's coming in the pits.
Has he clicked the wrong? Oh no!
He's definitely pressed the wrong button because he's driving through the pit lane in bone dry conditions on intermediate tyres. And they're not servicing his car. Okay, yes they are now. Oh, it's all gone wrong for Briggsy for winning the race to... looks like it's going to be 12th place when he comes out of the pits. It's only going bad for worse for Briggsy. We mentioned Briggsy Bottle. That's a tongue twister. And
Morgs. Sorry, Rickson, but Morgs is all over the back of December now. There's no... DRS has not been activated yet, but he's going to use a slipstream going down the back straight. Is he going to put it down the inside into the chicane? Yes, he pulls out of that move there, but is he going to get him on the main straight? He's got the pace. December's keeping it nice and cool. Corrigan's in the background there as well. No, he's going to stay behind him. Oh, is he? No, he's not. He's going to fake it again. Trying to put off December maybe, trying to get him to make a mistake.
So Jamie 183, from out of nowhere, from all of the, as soon as the dust settles from the safety car, Jamie 183 comes up with the lead, and it's a commanding lead. That is pretty scary for December. That's a long way to catch up. We know Jamie's quick, and what's just happened there that's made you nearly shit your pants?
Charlie is absolutely bottled it. He's crashed coming round turn 3. And I think the pressure's got to him, Rickson.
Corrigan's retired! Corrigan's out of the
retired!
race! I'm trying to get aboard to see what's happened there. Oh, he's just gone straight into a barrier. I'm on board with Buttius and I've just seen it. He's just overcut the corner and just pile drived into the wall. Lost his left
foot. Which turn is that?
I don't know what turn numbers, names. It would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn 6.
There we go.
Coming down the back straight, Charlie up in 6th, doing well, doing very well, but he's under pressure from surprisingly Buttius Crackius Cheek. He's going to look to go round the outside. Obviously, Charlie's got the inside line, locks up, and I think he just didn't want a battle there as he backs out. Buttius, obviously, it's a double DRS, so Buttius going to get DRS again and pull away. And now Charlie could fall into the clutches of Respawn in these next few laps.
December, he's off again there. But December, about a second, half a second per lap. At this rate, December might get his win. But get on board now. Morgs and Pepsi are bunched up together now. Pepsi is on the ultra soft tyres. And Morgs is losing the back end. No traction coming out of that bend. But Pepsi's going to go try on the outside. Can he do it? Yes, he's done it. Nicely done. Pepsi up to third place now. So he's not going to lose much in the standings.
It's a great move for
at this
Pepsi,
rate.
but he's on the ultra soft tyres, so he will have to pit again. No way are you taking
This is
ultra
true.
soft tyres 10 laps. It's not happening. As it already looks like he's struggling a bit as Morgs is on the back of him again, coming into the first DRS straight. Oh, okay. So Morgs is backing off. Why isn't he going for a move? That's team orders maybe, but Morgs has backed off from Pepsi Max there.
Maybe he's thinking of the longer run. What's the point battling with Pepsi, because he's ultimately quicker than Morg at the moment, being on a better set of tyres.
Ton of laps. I'm talking a ton of laps on those ultra softs. He pitted lap 14 for them. So
What? Wow.
he's taken the. He'll definitely have to pit again.
Wow. Okay, Semba is catching Jamie rapidly now. He's getting another second.
Come on, Ken! Please win!
But he's got to watch out for Pepsi as he's storming.
Pepsi's got a pit. I am 100% sure Pepsi's got a pit. I'm looking at his tyres, and they're battered. Absolutely battered. You can just tell by looking at them that they're battered.
Yeah.
Come on, Ken. Come on. I know who I'm rooting for now. I think everybody's made it. We've made it very clear. Will Jamie bottle it? His pit light is on. Everybody's pit lights are on. Are we going to see more pit stops? There's a lot of pit lights on. Only if that's a glitch in the game, but for me, everybody's pit lights are on.
Reese is just Morgs is coming in the pits, and Reese has managed to get round the outside of him. Ooh, great battle here. Morgs is far quicker than Reese at the moment, and Morgs cuts that corner. That's not going to help. I presume Morgs got a penalty. I think you did mention it earlier.
Yeah,
Reese.
he's got a lot of
Morgs is
penalties.
He's going to try round the outside of Respawn here. Reese is going defensive. Yeah, Reese has managed to keep the place now, but he might lose the place to Morgs under the DRS. But they've got Causa in front of them as well. Rickson, get on board with
there's
contact!
That was very, very far back from Reese. You don't see moves like that done very often, especially in the noob journey. Reese must be feeling confident, as he's now all over. I'm on board with Morg still. Have a look at this battle. Oh, that was a lovely little shimmy move from Reese there to get. Oh, of course, it's just got into him. Go on, Alex. Reese will be.
Oh! Upside down.
That's karma, baby. As Morgs just sideswipes Causa. That is karma at its greatest.
Oh wow!
That's back-to-back races I've commentated on this week where people have hit each other. That's brilliant. What a collision that! That's definitely adding some spice. We've got to stay on board of this battle. There's now an angry Causa chasing an angry Reese who's chasing Morgs. And I'm not really sure what to. Alex Day is sideways. Respawn's car's stopped. What? Reese's. That's just lag. This lobby is atrocious.
Not on my, I haven't got nothing on my screen, Rick. But yeah, I think there's definitely a lot of lag issues in the current lobby.
Okay, so Simba was catching Jamie up, but he might have made a mistake, or Jamie's put the power down, because now Jamie's pulling away massively. He's just pulled out nearly a second on that lap there. Maybe half a second. Charlie's just come out of the pits in 8th place, being lapped by Simba. So he's on the ultra softs as well, so maybe this is prime time to get those ultra softs on and put in some laps to get yourself up the grid. Morgs though, in prime time as Pepsi Max comes out on the ultra softs, and I'd say Pepsi's in prime position to win now. He doesn't need to pit again. He's got those ultra soft tyres on. I hate to say it, Chug, but is Pepsi going to win again?
Rickson, Pepsi has gained about 4 seconds in a lap. Comparing to catching Jamie and Sam.
Oh no, I don't
so he's
want
going
this.
Across the line.
Nobody wants this to happen, but it looks like Pepsi he's going to win another race.
Has he got any penalties?
Yeah, he has. He has got penalties.
How many does he have?
Let's have a looky-see.
Because this could be just a decider.
So he's had a drive-through and a penalty plus warning.
Okay. So, but there's still 5 laps to go. So he could make another mistake, which would quarter 3 seconds. So we'll have to wait and see, Ericsson. But Jamie, December catching. No, it's still about 7 seconds behind. You got Morgs, is Pepsi's teammate, in 4th. Reese in 5th, plodding along. Causer down the 6th. So we won't see a smiling cause once he finishes off.
Right.
Smug. That's the word.
I've just checked the warnings and the penalties of the other guys. Jamie has 1 penalty. December has 2 penalties.
December has 2 penalties. That's a first.
Very early on in the race, so it might have been when it was all getting a bit glitchy. I want to kind of let you know how. Okay, so he got 2 stop goes, so he hasn't got any time penalties. December, he got 2 stop go penalties, and he's still in second. The mighty Ken, still in second. Can he fend off the charging Pepsi Max? I don't think Pepsi's gonna catch up with the leader at this point, but Reese is lagging all over the shop, up into 5th. Causer 6th. Briggsy's just running his own race now. Down in 7th. He's had a bad day. Oh, Charlie! Going over the curb a little bit, massively losing the back end. Letting Pepsi Max go past him. And there isn't very many battles. I think the main thing we've got to look at the moment is this Pepsi Max in P3 and the situation with the leaders, Stu.
Yeah, I think Pepsi's on a charge right now, Rickson. He's now 10 seconds behind Jamie. And you can see December now. He's not far off.
You can almost see him.
Difference.
You can see him in
seconds.
the distance.
Yep.
It's going to come down to the wire.
Yeah, I don't know if December's going to go. I don't think he will. Oh, wow, that was close. December almost in the wall of champions and then almost in the wall. Oh, Charlie's exactly the same as December. They both hit the wall on the inside going across the start.
Look how close Pepsi is behind December. A second. That's got to be about a second.
Yep, I think it
I
is.
would be shitting my pants if I was Ken right now. You've got the fastest driver on the grid, and he's going to probably end up being a dominant champion of the Noob Journey. But, he definitely feels much more confident on those ultra softs. He may want to wait for a move. Oh, no, he's not. December automatically going defensive, and he's no contest for Pepsi Max. Different strategies.
Oh.
If I'm honest, Ken, that wasn't worth your time. Oh, Pepsi Max, massive lockup. But we've got to remember that December in DRS zone now. So, can he get back at him? We could be set for a very, very tasty last 3 laps, 2 laps, 3 laps. Certain number of laps isn't very many. December's got DRS, but Pepsi Max is just pulling too far away here. Does not look like he's going to get him. No, he's not. So it looks like Pepsi has got himself up to second. Jamie still leading pretty much the whole race since the safety car. He's been leading. As I never thought I'd say, but there's currently blue flags out on track for Briggsy.
No, is it really? Wow.
Blue flags for Briggsy. That even hurts me to say that. So, I mean, if we think about the pace of Pepsi on those ultra softs, Morgs is behind Ken now, and he's on the ultra softs too. He's got a couple of laps to make up the time. I don't know if he will or not. It's going to take a few mistakes from December to make that possible. But
I don't know.
It's very, very unlikely. But Pepsi Max is now in the rearview mirror of Jamie, quite a way back, 5 seconds.
Oh,
Briggs is disqualified, ignoring blue
flags. Is that going to cause another
flags.
safety car?
There's Respawn's retired as well. Did you just see that? Respawn.
That didn't pop up. On my screen.
That definitely popped up on my screen. Respawn out.
Okay.
I'm not sure why. But Alex Dayu, 10 runners left. Alex Dayu.
He's in the points. He's in the points.
He's in.
Because if you take out all the
he's
people, if they're disqualified, or they've crashed their DNS.
He's backwards, and he's in the points. He's still backwards, but he's in the points. Alex Dayu, from out of nowhere, he's on lap 24. He's 10 laps down, and he's in the points. Oh my days.
Pepsi had an absolute nightmare.
He's been in the pits 8 times.
Alex Dagu's been in the pits 8
No,
times.
sorry, 6 times. Idiot McNoobtard has been in 8 times.
Exactly.
Jamie's left the session.
Oh no, not again!
He's disconnected again.
Not again!
We can't.
Oh,
If he can get back
can't
in,
believe it.
if he can get back in, we can. Oh, he has just been bullied by his internet.
it's unbelievable.
Let's try.
Oh, he's joined. He's back.
Oh, he's returned.
Oh, he's back. Come on, Jamie.
Play the music.
You can do it.
He's back. Return of
He's
the
not back.
back.
He's still ghosting.
He's still alive, just like Tupac. Play the music. Get the copyright strikes. Who cares? He's going to be back in the race very shortly. Hopefully it's not too late.
Come on,
He's
Jamie,
coming on
get
to the
back
last
in.
lap. Jamie, Pepsi's coming for you. He's been disqualified.
Oh, he disqualified.
No.
Oh no.
What's
What
that
is this?
for? What? Pepsi's
know.
winning. Why? Why is Pepsi winning the race? Disqualified.
Oh no.
What did he get disqualified for?
It didn't. Nothing happened on track.
No,
so
nothing
I don't
happened.
really know what happened.
Failed to
His
use.
car's still going.
You know what? He didn't use the soft tyres.
What? I thought
He
if it rained, you don't have
He
to.
failed
use
to
them.
use required tyre compounds.
But he's on. He's on the soft now.
Maybe it's because he lagged out and joined back. Maybe. And maybe when you
Okay.
join back, we'll have to have a look at that.
Yeah,
That's-
I think we will.
We might have
Yeah.
to reward him the victory. We will talk it out. We have got
Yes.
a small panel of guys, previous Noob Journey races who we do talk to. But anyway, controversially, some could say, Cheat, Pepsi Max is going to win around Canada.
Wow.
Very controversial, the end of this race. It's been very, very, very close between the top. I'm not sure what to think of that. As
But Sasemba gets second place.
congratulations,
Whey!
Sasemba. Back-to-back second places as Morgs taking a very, very weird line through the Water Champions. He's swerving. He's happy. Morgs coming across the line to take that third place on the podium. Controversially again, taking the third place on the podium.
Rickson, who would you say your driver of the day is?
Well, he's just about to cross the line. I'm going to have to give it to Causa. Fourth place for Alex. Oh,
Okay.
I hate to say it. You got to remember, he's in the Mercedes, so he started last. He's finishing in fourth place. Alex Causa gets my driver of the day.
I'm going to go with Idiot McNoobtard, who I think finished 8th. I can't tell because
He did.
I'm on board with
He
Alex
did.
Dagu. Wow, okay, I'm going to give it to him because Alex Dagu's still going round, to be fair, but I think Idiot McNoobtard deserves my driver of the day. A great performance. He managed to finish the race and he got 4 points for 8th place, which is puts him up the table.
And that I am still kind of. I'm not sure what happened there. I'm really.
It was just a massive clusterfuck, Rickson. That's the Noob Journey for you.
Do it anyway. Pepsi Max, 5 pit stops and a penalty, still takes the lead, then takes the win in 52 minutes. Sasemba, no penalties, apart from the stop goes, no time penalties, gets P2. Morgs in the Williams, 2 Williams on the podium yet again in P3. Causa, my driver of the day, in P4, followed by Charlie, great result for him, followed by Factor Impala, Respawn, who DNF'd, so I'm not sure if we're going to count that, probably not. Idiot McNoobtard in 8th, Alex Dayu in 9th, Buttius Cracius in 10th, and the rest of the boys. That was just a clusterfuck, straight up clusterfuck of a race. Very, very. That was a lot of fun. That was very, very much a lot of fun. So that has been race number 7, Canadian Grand Prix here for Season 2 of the Noob Journey. Thank you as always to Troopmaster for joining me in the commentary box. And race 8 next time out. I hope you all come and join us. We will see you there next time.